Good morning, one and all.
Welcome to Nile Academy.
Lesson number two, ethical aspects and legal aspects of print advertising. Today we are going to learn these ethical and legal aspects of advertising. Print advertising, Unit 5, Ethics in Advertising, Control, Ethics, Self-central, Control by the consumer, Control by the government, Deceptive advertising, Harmful effects, Ambiguous and forceful selling, media misuse, message problem, lifestyle and values, public service advertising, and false and vulgar messages. These are the topics today we are going to learn. Ethics in advertising and control. Advertising is a dissemination of information concerning an idea, product, or service to induce action in accordance with the intent of advertiser. Ethics is a set of moral principles, norms, or values we have to follow. Ethical concerns in advertising deal with what advertiser should or should not do. Ethical view of advertising deals with character. Number two, norms. Number three, morals and ideals. They give an idea of what is fair or unfair, what is right or wrong, and their ethical principles. Ethics of advertising has to do with evaluation of contents and techniques developed in the advertising. What are these evaluation of contents and techniques? If you look at it, there are some major areas are there. What are these areas? If you observe, advertising content. So what we are writing in our advertisement, we have to be very careful. Then quantum of advertising, how much advertisement we have to do on which media, on which platform, on what page, on how much time, or how much duration, or how much size, this we have to decide. Then advertising related to concerned products. And number four, unwanted influence on the society. And number five, use of testimonial. Then number six, unhealthy and brand comparison. Then number seven, advertising in poor taste. So if any unwanted influence on the society is there, that we need to reduce. We are not supposed to telecast those things. Use of testimonial, where when we are promoting our advertisement along with the brand, famous brand ambassadors like Amitabh Bachchan, Mahesh Babu, these all are very, very important. Or at least scientific experts or engineers, they need to support our product, or a doctors. Or and here when we are promoting our advertisement, we have to see that never compare with cheap brands. If you compare unhealthy brand comparison, then you lose your credibility. So be careful with this. Then advertising in the poor taste, never make any advertisement very poor taste. That is also create a problem for us. Unethical advertising. According to one market survey, advertising is concerned unethical when it degrades substitute products. So never degrade your competitive product. It gives misguiding information. Never give wrong information or false information which misguide your consumer and customer. It gives false and wrong information. Sometimes when we give a false and wrong information, it may create a problem for us, not only for us, even for customers. So it conceals the information that vital affects the human life. Sometimes some small information, sometimes it affects human life. So be careful what we are talking, and be careful what we are presenting also. Then it makes exaggerate or false claim. Never make any false claims. If you make a false claim, people won't believe, we lose our credibility, and people won't trust us. And never exaggerate. If you do what is there in that, if you show well and good, if you exaggerate, then next time people know about your product, they never buy. So never do any exaggeration. Then it is obscene or immoral. Don't show any bad things or unwanted things. And immoral, never make any ad without any moral. If you are not having any morals, then people won't believe us. So be careful about this unethical advertising, and it is against to the national and public interest. If you make anything against to our national or public interest, then government will take legal action. Then we have to, sometimes we have to go for jail also. So be careful with this unethical advertising. Ethics, self-central, controlled by the consumer and controlled by the government. Ethical advertising contains truth, not absolute truth, but a socially accepted truth. It has to be a right in its approach and claim. It is immoral for an advertiser to deceive his consumer. So when we are making advertisements, it contains truth. Always talk about truth. If you deceive, means if you give false information, wrong advertisement, then if you deceive your consumer, then they won't believe you. Then number two, laws in most of the countries are strict against the untruthful in advertisements. So worldwide laws are very strict. If you make untruth ads, then people won't believe, and legal implications will be there. And it is bad for the society to use the technique of advertising, which is manipulative, exploit, and corrupt in nature. So never manipulate and never exploit, or never try to bribe your consumers. Then advertising can violate the dignity of human person, both through its content or what is advertised, the manner in which it is advertised, and though through the impact it seeks to make upon its audience. So be careful about these things. Then if wrong appeals are used, like appeals to lust, vanity, envy, and greed, and of techniques that manipulate and exploit the human weakness, they all change the outlook, or they become the vehicles of a deformed outlook on the life. Yeah, unethical methods of advertising. There are many unethical methods of advertising employed to deceive the consumers. Number one is exaggeration, means false claim, which is not there, but we are using a wonderful English and exaggerating things. That is wrong. Never do that thing. Use correct word, but don't exaggerate the ad. Then indecent advertising. Never prepare ad in a vulgar manner or a vulgar sketch. If you do, then people won't believe us. People won't trust us. Unsure of testimonial. Some people give testimonial or some brand people, but they are never use that brand. Means a famous film star comes and advertise your two-wheeler product, but if you observe in reality, they never use those two-wheelers. So be careful with this. Then contents and free gifts and discounts. This is also a very very important thing. Contents and free gifts and discounts are also uh, will be provided, but when you are providing what is you are giving, that only you advertise. Then misrepresentation means wrongly representing your product. Don't do that. Then wrong statistics. Actually you are not number one, but sometimes showing some statistics, figures, graphs, and claiming that you are number one, it is also wrong. Creating an erroneous impression means exploit the weakness of the consumer. Never do it. Never exploit your consumer. Then violating human dignity. Sometimes if you make an ad against to the human dignity, then it will be a problem. It is unethical. Then incomplete truth. Sometimes it may not be truth, but showing off, talking about off truth or incomplete truth. We will try to convince our consumers. Don't do like that. uh, Bypasses rational thinking means bypassing people think in a informative information which we are having. Don't do that. Then use of sex, especially use of women as a sex objective to advertise the product that are targeted at the men. Then alcohol and tobacco advertising. Don't do alcohol and tobacco advertising. And claim winning awards. Sometimes your company won't win any award, but you claim that you won some uh, award. And number 14, surrogated advertising. Surrogated advertising, if you look at it, a surrogated mother who carries someone's baby in her womb. Like that, nowadays, what happened? Some liquor companies and cigarette companies advertising some mineral waters or some challenges. With that, they are promoting their brand. This is called surrogated advertising, because liquor and cigarette companies are not supposed to advertise, but they are advertising indirectly with this surrogated manner. So surrogated advertising also unethical, never promote it. Use of periphery means use of harmless and superlative degrees. Don't use these things, then it is also unethical. Then suppression of certain information. Sometimes we hide something and we won't tell consumer, we won't inform and advertise. This is also wrong. Then advertisements directed at children. When we are preparing an advertisement, we direct it at children. Mostly we concentrate children. If you try to attract children, then we can convince our parents, people, and we try to reach that product everywhere. So we will do it, but this is against to the unethics of advertising. Then subliminal ads means brainwashing ads. Actually our product is not so popular, but not so important, but even then what they will do, try to brainwash the consumer and promote our products. This is also wrong, and never do it, this brainwashing advertising. Yeah. Deceptive advertising and harmful effects. Deceptive advertising is a type of advertising that is a false, misleading, or has the effect of deceiving consumers. An ad can be deceptive in the many aspects, including price of the product. Actual some price, we will say some price, but actual price will be something else. Then quantity of product, we will say we will give 100 mg, and sometimes they'll in, if you observe, it is only 75 mg will be there. Then quality of or standards of the item, uh, and sometimes time, dates, and locations that the product is available, but when we look at it, it won't available there. Information regarding warranties, we will say that there is a warranty will be there, then later they won't give warranty. These are all called deceptive advertising. False facts regarding a deal or sales, confusion over the interest rate and other factors These all are comes under deceptive advertisement. If harmful or utterly useless goods are routed to the public, if false assertions are made about goods for sale, if less than admirable human tendencies are exploited, those responsible for such advertising harm of the society and are purely unethical. So don't do these kind of things. And also the firms which without shame exploit the sexual instincts also wrong. We are not supposed to do simply to make money. They are doing it. Have come far out of the ethical boundaries of advertising. So be careful about these aspects and keep these things in the mind and try to make a right and proper ad. Yeah, ambiguous and forceful selling. Advertisements of energy drinks tells us about the number of vitamins and how they help the children to grow strong and tall. There is a just no way of verifying these false claims. The advertisements of Maltova, Horlicks, Tiger glucose biscuits, and biscuits come under this category. A lot of people have started voicing their concerns about being brainwashed by the marketers who are making use of a subliminal brainwashing perception of ads to get the desired response from the consumer. This is all our comes under forceful selling. We are not supposed to do, and we are not supposed to encourage this kind of forceful selling. Yeah, media misuse message problem. Some marketers who are not allowed to advertise their products in certain media undertakes surrogated or backdoor advertising. We come across the advertisements for mineral water, fruit drinks, cards bearing the names of alcoholic drinks and cigarettes. This is called um, media misuse and message problems. We are not supposed to advertise the alcohol or cigarettes, but they are using in the name of mineral water and fruit drinks. However, these debates on the aspects as supports of advertising claim that there should be no restriction to advertised product like alcohol drinks and provided they are done in a good taste. So these all are they are doing it, but it is misusing of media only. Lifestyle and values. Brand awareness is growing nowadays. As a result, advertising to the children has become a big business. So most of the companies nowadays, if you observe, they are concentrating to attract the children because they will become a brand ambassadors for your product. Advertisers know that the children of a modern era have a strong power on their parents. Children are the most vulnerable part of advertising world. So if you observe, more number of uh, child artists are there, and even children are concentrated in advertising field. Advertisers work in a smarter manner by convincing the children so that they can influence their parents, which is unethical, unfair from the parents' point of view. So this is a topic, debatable topic. But if you are doing for a good thing, nothing wrong. But don't promote it. Don't promote wrong products while concentrating young generation. Yeah, nowadays, if you observe, most of the nowadays, if you look at it, jeans has become a very popular. Wherever you go, all the college students and teenagers, especially even middle-aged people also till 40, 50, people are wearing more jeans because of this is all lifestyle. This is all done because of advertising. Because after evolution of advertisements, uh, new era of advertising, these all are promoted. It's all becoming a lifestyle of every day. Every day, yeah. Now, if you observe every day, public service advertising, these all are public service advertising are appearing. Public service advertisement is a non-profit advertisement, is a type of marketing that is circulated in the market without any cost and is for the public welfare, and also these are broadcast by the mass media to let the general public know and inform about the social matters. What are these social matters? What is non-profit ads? Means in public service ads, when we are looking at the public service ads, they will take money. It's not free of cost. There will be a cost for it, but being a non-profit advertisements, the prices, the rates of advertisements will be very less. What are these ads? If you observe, is blood donation ads, blood donation camp, and these ads are public service ads. Pulse polio ads. Government of India will do every year some polio Sundays. They will organize where they will give vaccination to the 0 to 5 years kids. A polio vaccination will be done free of cost, and this is advertised the nationwide. Then Swachh Bharat advertisements are also comes under this, and nowadays because of Corona and other effects, we are advertising much on clean and green aspects. So cleaning aspects and green, uh, here green aspects also there. Uh, Environmental aspects, then save water and save energy, electricity, power, and plantation of tree. The Telangana government is organizing Harita Haram program next month also in June. They are going to plan. They are planning to start a Harita Haram campaign. Wash, and sometimes in the due to Corona nowadays they are asking us wash hands every 2 hours and use mask and maintain physical distance to avoid coronavirus COVID-19 related one. This all comes under public service advertising. False and vulgar messages. Use of indecent advertisements or a vulgar sketch is also against to the ethics of advertising. It is preparing and a vulgar sketch advertising is unethical ad. So don't do it. It is against to the law also, land of that law. It hurts the feelings of the general public and is not good for the society. So be careful about this. Such advertisements are seen more in newspaper, magazines, cable television, but don't encourage these kind of ads. They use indecent language and bad techniques. These all are wrong. Don't advertise. This is wrong. Legal action will be taken if someone gives complaint. Here, these all are ethical aspects of advertising we learned. When we observe the legal aspects of advertising also there. These legal aspects of advertising won't come under your syllabus, but it is interrelated one, so we have to learn it. Consumer Protection Act 1986. Under Consumer Protection Act, every consumer have a certain rights are there. What are these consumer rights? If you observe, the right to safety, number two, the right to information, number three, right to choose, number four, right to be heard, then number five, right to seek redressal, then number six, right to consumer education, Then number 7, right to healthy environment. These all are consumer rights are there. We need to respect all these consumer rights and prepare a ad in such a manner that uh, that no one should question us. Otherwise, under Consumer Protection Act, any consumer can go to consumer court and uh, ask explanation from us. So be careful about this. Then Drugs and Magic Remedial Objectionable Act 1954. Certain only certain drugs we can advertise, but all the drugs we are not supposed to advertise. So Anacin or sometimes Amrutanjana and Jandubam, these are the things are painkillers like move. These all are we are advertising, but all other drugs are we are not supposed to advertise. So what to advertise, what not to advertise under Drugs and Magic Remedial Act also we have to learn. Then Competition Act 2002 is there. If you observe this act, we have an act in 1969, Monopoly Restrictive Trade Practitioners Act. Under this, some restriction is there on the trade practitioners. Regulated undesirable advertising regulates the undesirable advertising. This was amended into two. This act was replaced by the Competition Act 2002 with the government amendment, parliament amendment, which has been done. So we have to know, we must know about this act also, Competition Act 2002. Then Indecent Representation of Women Act 1986. Woman is a synonym for beauty, but when we are advertising, we have to be careful about uh, about the ad, what we are making it. If you make indecently any advertisement, then under this act of Indecent Representation of Women Act, you will be punishable, and be careful. So be careful when we are making an ad. We need to follow all these rules and regulations. Yeah, thank you. I hope that you understood all these aspects. If you have any doubt, please contact my WhatsApp address. I have already given you, which is there in our group. You can contact me, and please give your response. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You all understand. I hope you all understand these topics. If you have any doubts, please contact me on my WhatsApp account. Thank you. See you tomorrow.